everybody, welcome back to another episode of Reaction Therapy. I am your resident psychotherapist, Tom Stevens, here to break down the lyrics to some of your favorite music. The cool part of this week is we are starting a new week, a new series, and it is all new artists coming out day after day. Every single day this week is going to have a new artist released. That means an artist we have not reacted to before. We have covered almost 30 artists on Reaction Therapy in just like 10 weeks. So today, we're going to start a whole new, at least 7 new artists this week, and maybe more. You never know. So I appreciate you being here. Thanks to all the Reaction Therapy loyal family followers here, the subscribers. And thank you if this is your first time. Please subscribe to this channel and pass it on to your friends. You're not going to regret it. We have a lot of great stuff coming out. We're a close-knit group, and we all are in love with reactions to videos just like this one. So I wanted to spread it out. We've got another female that we're reacting to, and I think this one is a pretty old one, actually, years old. This is none other than Pink. And, you know, a lot of people have mentioned Pink. I haven't actually heard this song that I know of. I've heard some Pink, but I'll tell you if I remember it. I just don't remember seeing this. It's called True Love, featuring Lily Allen. So without further ado, let's get into Pink, True Love, featuring Lily Allen.
Sometimes I hate every single stupid word you say.
I kind of remember like the Pink stuff that I do remember. Some of it seemed pretty hard, but this actually seems, I don't know, it's got a pretty good beat. I love the drop of that beat. So, hey, I'm going to go with it. I'm going to rewind because that beat drop is just boom. I really like. So let's go back. And this seems like an upbeat song because she actually, it looked like maybe her family, if she's married and has a daughter, but I'm not sure of her situation. So I'm going to go with that. Let's start over. That's so cute.
Sometimes I hate every single stupid word you say. Sometimes I want to slap you on your whole face.
Stop. As a husband, been married for 22 years now. I feel the pain of I want to slap you. I've had it with you. I can't take it. You know, I try to be the best husband I can, and probably because I've learned from every mistake I've ever made, and there have been plenty of them, hopefully way back early in the marriage, right? And not so much now. Presenting the flowers and saying, well, here you go. This is my apology. My wife always says, Tom, I watch your feet, not your mouth. And I want you to remember that, especially you ladies. I watch your feet, not your mouth. Your feet are where you walk. Your mouth is where you talk. So a lot of people want, I say this for husbands, a lot of husbands want to just make excuses, give reasons, and try to just, I'm sorry, forgive me. But watching my feet, my wife watches how I live and act every day as a husband and a father and a person. And that takes a lot longer to show her I'm actually changing or being different. So it's a great line to remember with your spouse, especially husbands or wives to husbands, just because I'm harder on husbands, that's all.
Sometimes I want to slap you on your whole face. There's no one quite like you. You push all my buttons down. I know life would suck without you. At the same time, I want to hug you. I want to wrap my hands around your neck. You're an asshole, but I love you.
It's just that back and forth. Sometimes I just love you, want to hug you. Sometimes I want my hands around your neck because I can't take it anymore with you. And she's just giving the back and forth of like, man, one day it's amazing, one day it's not. Chicken one day, feathers the next, I say. You know, it's like you have it awesome one day and then it's horrible the next. And what a cool, she's just being honest, I think, is what's happening.
I want to wrap my hands around your neck. You're an asshole, but I love you. And you made me so mad, I ask myself why I'm still here. Or where could I go? You're the only love I've ever known. But I hate you, I really hate you so much, I think it must be true love. True love, it must be true love.
They look like they're having a blast throwing these flowers at each other. And you can fight in a fun way with somebody you love and it not be this horrible, it could be fun where it makes you start laughing with each other, because if you love somebody enough and you treat them with respect and kindness and grace and forgiveness and love, it can do nothing but help. So I just love the playfulness of the music, and then tied in with her talking about, man, it's crazy sometimes. It's back and forth. I hate you one day, I love you the next, sometimes in the same day. But I think you're perfect for me. That's so true in relationship. Y'all, this is a perfect relationship song. I don't know who recommended this because I've seen it pop up by a few people in our request list of Pink and actually this song. But great request, because won't you wrap your little brain, no, your brain, not your little brain, that would be mean, your brain around my little finger. And not my little finger, my feelings. I'm totally butchering this, right? Wrap your brain around my feelings. Maybe it was a little brain. Because she's saying, please understand I have feelings, y'all. If you want to be in a good relationship, you have to be somebody worth being in a relationship with. If you want to be in something that's healthy, happy, and successful in terms of a relationship, you have to be that part. You can't just sit back and watch the other person, judge the other person, and point fingers at what they're doing wrong. You have to be the person you want to be in the relationship. That doesn't mean tolerate getting mistreated, tolerate abuse, tolerate, being just neglected. It doesn't mean that. It means, though, you have to do your own part. And if it's not working, then you take it for what it is. But she's saying, please understand I have feelings, and please understand that I matter, because that's important to me. And there was one other thing she said. My feelings just once, please try not to be so mean. Yes. Repeat after me now. ROMANCE. Come on, say it slowly. You can do it, baby. At the same time, I wanna hug you. I wanna wrap my hands around your neck. You're an asshole, but I love you. And you made me so mad, I ask myself why I'm still here. Oh, where could I go? You're the only love I've ever known. But I hate you, I really hate you so much, I think it must be true. Such a fun song. This is a fun song. I'm loving this song. I don't know the story of her with this guy. It's got to be her husband and her daughter, or at least who she's in a relationship and her daughter, because you don't necessarily have to be married. But they seem like they're having a lot of fun. And it looks like, this story is a play on words of true love. And like, I can't stand you. You're a you-know-what. But then, where else am I going to go? Like, this got to be true love, because I just can't get enough of it. True love, it must be true love. That is just perfect picture there of just like, we're on a bike together, riding around. And I know I say these things and I know I act this way sometimes, but this is how I really feel about you. And that's what I want couples to do, is tell your significant other how you feel about them. Like, in spite of whether you're frustrated, irritated, bothered, you at least need to tell them how you care about them. Otherwise, what's the point of us being here? You have to have some care. True love, it must be true love. Nothing else can break my heart like true love. True love, it must be true love. And no one else can break my heart like you. Man, when you're really in love with somebody, nobody else can break your heart like the person you love a lot. And that's a pretty true statement, that when it's true love, you're so vulnerable, you let yourself out there and you let your feelings show, and you allow the other person to hurt you, to leave you, to let you down. And no one else can break my heart like you when you really let go like that. And it's important to know that has to happen. Vulnerability has to happen in a relationship in order for it to be successful. You cannot just sit here with your arms folded and protect yourself and let the other person be vulnerable. You have to be able to do it.
Break my heart like
Oh, this must be Lily Allen. And I don't know Lily Allen, but the whole shift here into her, I'm curious what she's going to say.
Why do you rub me up the wrong way? Why do you say the things that you say? Sometimes I wonder how we ever came to be. But without you, I'm incomplete.
She seemed a little angrier to me, to tell you the truth. Like she was chopping those carrots up like out of frustration, but still ended with like, I still really need you. But she seemed frustrated with how she's being treated, much different than what Pink said, because she seemed to smile her way through it. She could be such a tough woman and performer, but I think, in a relationship, having a child, it changes you and it softens you. And this is the most adorable daughter you could find. I mean, just seeing her in this video on that bike and sitting with her, it's just adorable. So it does change you, and she can still be that tough girl flashing the middle finger up. But I think there's a part of her that grows up with this, and she learns that relationships are tough. Things are hard, especially when you have children. And every day is not just, Disney World and amazing. Sometimes it's really tough, and we just have to keep fighting through it.
And no one else can break my heart like you. No one else can break my heart like you.
Wow, there's Pink in True Love featuring Lily Allen. Great video. What a way to start the week. And it's none other than Valentine's Day. I didn't say it in the beginning, but I'm going to say it now. Happy Valentine's Day to everyone. Of course, that's why we picked True Love and Pink. Actually, you can credit Nick for that. Nick is the brains behind this operation, my son. He is clever enough to pick songs that show up on certain days, and this is Valentine's Day. So happy Valentine's Day to everybody out there. Please give me your insight on Pink, this story, what it's about, who was in that video. Is it her husband or daughter? What all is happening there? Who's Lily Allen? I'd love to read the comments on that. If you're new here, please subscribe to this channel. I promise you it's going to be fun. And please join me on Reaction Therapy, hopefully every day when we release something. But I'm really grateful y'all are here. Nick and I work hard to be able to present good stuff, and we want you to have a good time watching these videos. So remember, it's New Artist Week. Tomorrow, a whole new artist. So thank you very much for being here, and I can't wait to see you on the next Reaction Therapy.